Hi there. In this video we will be taking a quick look at a moon lamp, and in theory they say it's 3D printed. So let's get into the box. Just wanted to show you also a little bit of text here. So it's from PLA. And where was something else? Normally here it should have some check marks. I think it's the 15 centimeter variant, if I recall correctly. It should have a remote, and in theory it should also have an internal battery. And a warning here to not use a charger bigger than 5 volt 2 amp. Let's see what we actually have in here. Ooh. This looks quite nice. And yes, you can see the strands, so it is 3D printed, which is kind of cool. Ha, okay. Let's see where is the charging port. Here it is. And it seems to have two separate pieces. One, presumably it was printed before. They glued the electronics to it, and then the rest of it is printed another time, and they are glued together. There is basically no other way to do this. Nice. Let's see what else we have in here. Yes, we do have the remote, which changes the brightness and the colors. The charging cable. And the stand, which some say they had trouble putting together. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put it together fully right now, just a tiny bit to make sure I understand how to do it. And I'm not sure I actually did understand how to do it, or something like this. Oh, wait a second. Not good. I think this should be like this, and now, yep, this goes here. And this goes right in there. But again, I'm not going to, or actually, maybe this can be opened up later if I need to. Yeah, presumably it can be opened up. So this rests here. Cool. Let's connect it and give it a bit of a charge, because I'm not sure if this doesn't have touch or is simply discharged and no way for it to power on. Obviously, quite simple. You connect this. Try to wiggle it a bit around so you don't just push directly down, or this might be the full extent of it going in. Not 100% sure, but if it's making a connection, then it might be okay. So plug this into a laptop port that shouldn't provide a higher voltage than 5 volts, and yeah, no more than 2 amps, sorry about that, so it should be okay. No, it wasn't actually fully inserted, now it is. And obviously, I think I'm going to open up the remote and remove, it probably has a plastic for the battery to not make contact. Maybe this is not the touch variant, so it only works from a remote, in which case we need to try it with the remote. Be back in a second. No, I removed the plastic from under the battery, it's not powering on. So it is not charged. I will put it to charge, sorry, I cannot talk today at all, in a laptop port, USB obviously. It is charging for a while. Let's see if we can turn it on, and we can. Adjust brightness. Yes, my phone will compensate to most of what I'm doing here, so you might not see the brightness adjustments, but they are happening. Let me show you the color changes, because those the phone will not compensate for them. It cannot compensate basically for that. Impossible. Yes, the buttons are the standard ones for such things. You kind of need to push a lot of them, sometimes maybe twice. They are not the best at making contact, but they do work. So that's the main thing. And yes, be careful for strobing lights. It has some party modes. Yeah, that's a bit overkill. Let's see. This one, it's a steady glow and dimming, then changing color. This one is okay. It's nice. Let's see another one. Here it changes from one color to the other, not dimming at all. And then some strobing once again. I think it's even worse than the first one. Yeah. And from this T6, T30, 15, I have no clue what's actually happening. It flickers a few times, and that's about it. Maybe it doesn't recognize that particular mode. And yes, we can go to full white and dim it right down, but again, you will basically not see this dimming. And this would make for a really nice night lamp. With 1 watt of consumption, that's quite okay. I don't have a problem with having something like this always on in this nice white light. Or if you want other modes, that's up to you. And I think I was actually using the remote in a wrong position. For sure it has a particular angle. I'm not sure where the receiver is inside of this, so for sure it has an angle from which it reacts the best to the remote, or a direction. Could be this maybe. Yeah. So it's from the front. From the front it acts instantly. But the front is relative, because you could spin it around, and then where's the front? So yeah. That's about that. This is really nice, honestly. I like it. And obviously unplug it and unplug it from here. It's not fully charged at the moment, but you are good to go into darkness, and you have a light source. So pretty nice. Yeah, forgot to test. It's actually even got a touch. So you are basically touching the metal part of the connector, so the ground from the connector. Yes, I entered the automatically color changing mode. I think it's off at this point. Maybe from off it takes a bit to turn it on. Yes, from off it might take a bit longer to turn it on. Cool. So it does have a touch in the end. And basically that's about it for this video. I like this thing. If you are thinking of buying it, it's a good buy. And yeah, ask whatever you need in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye.